This is my review of the Mitsubishi MJ-E20BG dehumidifier. Just going to whip through some of the features. The louver for kind of directing the airflow that comes out. Pull out handle. Down here you've got the water collection. You can have this running, open the door and it will still stay running. I've got a bit of video later on to show on that. This just pulls out. Slightly different, I think, this one, that there's no pour kind of spout in the corners like some of them have, like DeLonghi's. So you have to just pull this top bit off. It's also got a switch, float switch, so when it becomes too full it will just switch off and then it beeps, so it needs emptying. It's also got on the back a hose that you can connect for continuous draining. Let's close that. On the front here, whip this panel off. There we go. That's the pre-filter, and then it's got this silver ion filter behind as well. So just pop that back, and then pop the front panel back on, like so. That went on pretty easy. Sucks in air at the front. I think it does it on the sides, and then obviously blows out through the back here. Quite a few different settings on this. So far I've just used the humidity selection. So I think I have to switch it on. So the lowest it'll go to is 50, highest is 70, and then you've got the in-betweens of 65 and 60, 55, and they go back to 50. So we've been having it on 65 really, and that's, yeah, for the last day or so it's been running quite a bit, but it seems to have caught up now. Apparently you can get like moisture in kind of like the furniture, walls, the ceiling, so it takes a little bit of time to take out, but yeah, it'll go run for about 20 minutes, switch off, come back on and off really, depending on what's going on in the house. There's that louver that's set. At the moment it's set to do nothing, so you can press the swing louver button. That's a full sweep. Just watch that go. There you go. You can also set it so it goes straight up, or not to do anything at all. Keep on pressing the button. It's got the different modes. I think that one's forward and up only. I'll switch it back to off. I think that one's up actually, those arrows. There's other modes as well. There's like easy dehumidifying. You just select that. It picks up the temperature and humidity and just automatically sets a comfortable level. I think that overrides the setting you put in here though. That's the current humidity that should be shown there. When you press the button, that's the selection. Intelligent laundry, you put it in a room, put all your wet laundry in, it'll run for 12 hours and then switch off. Got child lock, got these other settings like mildew guard. It'll run for so many hours at 30% and then another so many hours at 50. Apparently the difference in the humidity kills off the mildew. There's loads of information in their brochures on that. Swing lever. Also got an off-on timer, so we can set the timer off, so it'll switch off in 1 hour, 2 hours, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then I think there's also, look at that. I'm not sure how you get. I haven't looked at this yet, but it should also do on. So it will stay on for like say 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, and then switch off. So that's quite a nice feature. Going across here, air purifier, so you can just press that button, it'll switch off the dehumidifier part, so the compressor will stop running, and then it'll just do air purification. And then drying inside I think is also another laundry selection. So yeah, that's it. It's easy to use, it's reasonably quiet. This is the larger model though, being the E20. What else have we got? I think that's about it. So yeah, relatively quiet running. The fact that they can cost quite a bit of money to run. This has got a think it's a 280 watt consumption rating, so it's not on all the time, but people then say because it's taking out the humidity in the room that you're less likely to have your heating on so much, and when you've got your heating on, it doesn't need to be on so much because there's less moisture in the air. So there's all sorts of like pros and cons. People talk about a desiccant dehumidifiers being better than these, but then you've got to, I think, get those crystal things. But yeah, this seems to work pretty good. It's also got a low temperature setting, so if it's not too hot in the room for dehumidifying, you can press the low temperature button and it will basically run the fan at a higher speed to get more air through like the condenser kind of thing, so it gets more moisture out. Yeah, so that's about it. If you've got any questions, ask me and I'll respond. That was the box it came in. Forgot to mention also, the next video will show you how much water gets pulled out when it's running. That's quite impressive. So yeah, the next one you'll see will be that water extraction.